In the grand hall of a certain sect, a furious shout rang out. Insolence! Today is the day of the Holy Sons. Enthronement in the Taishan Holy Land. How dare a mere inner disciple act so recklessly in this sacred hall? Nonsense! The so-called Taishan Holy Land, one of the 6 great holy lands of the Eastern Wasteland, is nothing more than this. Using power to oppress others, fawning and flattering, never once did you ask for the holy maiden's will, yet you forcibly push her to marry a complete stranger. If she is not given justice today, then I no longer wish to be a disciple of the Taishan Holy Land. Has Yichen gone mad? To say such words in front of everyone. His talent may be outstanding, but if he angers that Lord above, the entire Taishan Holy Land will suffer the consequences. Yichen, is it? I remember you fought through 100 battles to make your way from Tianqin to here. You came from humble origins and only later joined our Taishan Holy Land. And now you tell me that you wish to give up your status as an inner disciple of the Taishan Holy Land, is that correct? A surge of aura erupted in an instant, startling the young disciples in the grand hall. I only feel injustice for the Holy Maiden, I cannot stand by and watch her be pushed into the fire pit. Arrogant brat! How dare you speak so disrespectfully to the young master? Who are you calling a fire pit? Young Master Gu. Gu Chang'e remained seated, eyes slightly closed, exuding a calm and indifferent demeanor. He was a transmigrator who woke up to find himself in such a situation. Moreover, his identity, Gu Chang'e, seemed to be that of a villain. According to typical manhwa conventions, he was the kind of stepping stone meant to be trampled underfoot and ruthlessly humiliated by the protagonist. The difference was, he possessed a system that no one else knew about. Information panel, character, Gu Chang'e. Identity, true disciple of the Tao Heaven Immortal Palace. Bloodline physique. Demon heart Tao bone. Cultivation, peak of the Saint Lord realm. Techniques, divine path, Qiantian codex, devouring 10,000 demons physique, immortal demon power. Destiny, 50 points. Luck, 30 points. Trading system, not activated. According to system analysis, the luck value levels from low to high are red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, purple. Ordinary people can usually only reach the red level. Yet this Yi Chen was actually green, he was practically a child of destiny. Meanwhile, his own was pitch black. Villains don't live long, his luck plummeting to black constantly reminded him of this. Gu Chang'e, why are you pretending? Say something already. Seeing Gu Chang'e remain silent, the Taishan Holy Sun immediately spoke up in his support. Insolence! How dare you address the young master by name? Yi Chen, repeatedly provoking the sect in front of everyone today, you are indeed quite scheming. That's right. Daring to disrespect my young master is unforgivable. Everyone, that person named Yi Chen, truly doesn't know his limits, actually daring to put on an act. What's going on here? Why is everyone following Gu Chang'e? Clearly, I am the one with the highest talent, I am the future sect leader. Even Qin Lan isn't speaking up for me, what's going on? Our relationship has always been good. Look at that kid's miserable state, it actually makes me feel quite satisfied. Gu Chang'e, do you think pretending to be quiet and not speaking will solve the problem? What gives you the right to bully others, what can you do? That Yi Chen truly doesn't know how to die. Saint Master, I'll go and capture Yi Chen. I ask for forgiveness from the young master. The Tai Su Saint's son waved his hand, and lightning descended from the sky, rushing toward Yi Chen. Yi Chen is no pushover either. His body emitted flames, preparing to resist. One green, one red, and a bit more yellow would make it a traffic light. When their fists collided, the air was violently stirred, Yi Chen truly overestimated himself. Daring to go against the Tai Su Saint's son. That Saint's son is half a step into the divine realm, while Yi Chen is just in the Soul Palace realm. Also, the Saint's son has the Thunder Flesh divine body. The person surnamed Su is advancing rapidly in strength, so this fight was not surprising. So naive. The world's power hierarchy is like this: body refinement, spiritual C, soul palace, divine power, great power, saint master, marquis, king, void god. This Yi Chen can't even win an ordinary battle. How does he deserve the luck on him? However, the outcome wasn't what everyone had expected. Yi Chen actually drove the Saint's son back. What's the Saint's son anyway? Not much. Yi Chen's words carried an extremely arrogant tone. Yi Chen is just in the Soul Palace realm, how could he withstand the Tai Su Saint's son? Not sure, but Chang'e brother is really handsome. A male disciple nearby immediately reminded, shut up. Do you want to offend young Master Gu? As expected. As the main character, his abilities and his arrogance toward the officials are quite good. Everything Yi Chen did today was to stop the Tai Su Holy Land from marrying their daughter to me. Then, the one with a luck value of 350, wearing gold, should be the female lead in the script. In that case, offending him is inevitable. Gu Chang'e smiled faintly. And spoke with the woman next to him. You seem to have a lot of confidence in that Yi Chen. You're trying to stay calm to let me know you have no connection with Yi Chen, right? Are you afraid of me doing something to him? Truly a smart woman. It's over. Due to being too scared, Tang Yu accidentally spilled the water. I'm not a wild beast. Why is Miss Tang so nervous? Nothing at all. Such hot tea, it's better to let the servant pour it. What if you accidentally hurt your hand? A notification board appeared. Tang Yu's heart changed. The protagonist Yi Chen's luck decreased by 10 points. At the same time, Tang Chen gained 10 points of luck. Seeing these actions, Yi Chen's eyes almost bled. He wished he could immediately swallow Tang Chen. Tang Chen, take your dirty hands off. Your opponent is me. Suo Xian, do you really think that as a holy son, I would dare to kill you? According to the normal script, Yi Chen would probably go from weak to strong and defeat Suo Xian. Then, take the opportunity to challenge me, using the protagonist's golden finger to control the whole world. With his cultivation talent. A few years later, he would successfully return to settle the score with me, and at that time, I would die on the street, right? Unfortunately, I came from another world. I've long seen through these little tricks. How could I let you win? My life can't follow such a crappy script. Tang Chen could no longer sit still and immediately stood up. That handsome appearance and the expression of contempt for the world made everyone who saw it feel that it was incredibly cool. If this has something to do with Tang, then there's no need to trouble Holy Son Suo Xian. Pretending, do you think I'm afraid of you? What's called not being afraid is actually stupid. As he spoke, Tang Chen released his aura. Yi Chen couldn't bear it and could only engage in a verbal struggle with Tang Chen, cursing Tang Chen as despicable. Tang Chen didn't want to say anything. He just released a stronger aura. Seeing Yi Chen kneeling on the ground, Tang Chen asked, "What do you want me to say?" The disciples of the Taishan sacred land broke into a cold sweat. This momentum. Gu Gongzi is so powerful. Truly worthy of being someone from the upper realm. That Yi Chen is simply overestimating himself. Qin Gu stood above, trembling, unable to stay upright, and had to support herself on the table. As expected of someone from the upper realm, to be so powerful at such a young age, truly not someone to offend. At this moment, Yi Chen was still kneeling at Gu Chang'e's feet, unable to even lift his head. Gu Chang'e completely ignored him, immersed in the system's notifications. In front of everyone, Yi Chen's luck value was deducted, while the host's talent value increased by 50 points. The destiny points also increased. These points could not only enhance cultivation methods but could also improve cultivation levels. Gu Chang'e focused his mind and entered the system space. System, if I kill Yi Chen now, how many destiny points will I gain? People with high luck are protected by the Supreme. Given your current destiny value, this action will backfire on you. So, offending someone with high luck will bring misfortune. No wonder my luck has always been black. Is this the price of being a villain? Luck is something even ghosts and gods cannot predict, and the heavenly secrets are uncertain. With your current strength, killing Yi Chen is not difficult, but it will undoubtedly cause some changes. After all, you yourself are the greatest variable. So, you're saying I can't kill him right now, but I can use certain methods to lower his luck value? Once it reaches a certain level, I can act, right? Exactly. The protagonist is the protagonist because of these factors. After exiting the system space, Gu Chang'e glanced at Qin Gu and sneered. It seems that forcing Qin Gu to influence Yi Chen is actually a good choice. Ha ha ha, young Master Gu is so young yet possesses such profound cultivation. Just a trace of his aura makes people tremble. Young Master Gu truly is a god. I thought the Taishan sacred land had been passed down for 10,000 years, with a territory of 10,000 miles, already the ruler of the world. But after seeing young Master, I realize there are always people more powerful, and heavens beyond the heavens. You all flatter me. Chang'e's strength is not worth mentioning, the Saint's son spoke as well. It's truly because of my shallow cultivation that I trouble young Master to take action. I'm really ashamed. It's nothing. Young Master Gu has already shown mercy. But Yi Chen still doesn't know what's good for him. Truly stupid. However, Yi Chen, like a newborn calf not afraid of a tiger, perhaps afraid of guns, still refused to believe everything that had just happened. He stood up, intending to attack Gu Chang'e again. Unfortunately, his fist was blocked by some invisible force. With a casual wave, Yi Chen uncontrollably flew backward, crashing violently into a pillar. Blood poured out, and he collapsed on the ground, motionless. Yi Chen ignored the sect rules, refused to listen to advice, and offended noble guests multiple times. Immediately seal his cultivation and imprison him in the dungeon, awaiting young Master Gu's personal decision. Previously, young Master Gu showed mercy, but Yi Chen dared to launch a sneak attack. That's right, it's truly embarrassing. Our Tai Xian Holy Land's reputation has been ruined by him. Let me out. I am the most talented disciple here, the hope of the sect. Gu Chang'e flew back. While flying over Qin Lan, he casually asked her, I heard the moon is beautiful tonight, would you like to enjoy it with me? Ha ha ha, young Master Gu, after experiencing this, can still be so elegant, truly magnanimous. My little daughter would naturally be willing. Seeing Qin Lan's worried expression, the old sect master also felt very troubled. The fate of their sect was in the hands of this young master. Now, Qin Lan could not afford to make any more mistakes. Qin Lan gently responded. Yi Chen's fortune drastically declined, and even his blood couldn't help but spurt out a large mouthful. Yi Chen's state of mind was affected, and his luck directly decreased by 100 points. The host's destiny points increased by 500 points. Gu Chang'e understood that the identity of the Son of Destiny was not simple, even more powerful than the system. Although it was somewhat troublesome, the process of slowly crushing this ant was quite amusing. On the roof, a figure was listening to the conversation between the old sect master and Qin Lan. Qin Lan, Father knows you are interested in Yi Chen, but in the current situation. Before the old sect master could finish, she interrupted, Father also understands. Compared to the benefits brought by that young master, how could Yi Chen compare? Hearing his daughter say this, the old sect master could only sigh. If nothing is the matter, Qin Lan, go inquire about that person. On the roof, the elderly figure in green also disappeared. The young master truly has remarkable foresight. The sect master of Tai Xian Pavilion called Su Qin Lan over to share the troubles in his heart. Tai Xian Pavilion is currently strong on the outside but weak on the inside. The strongest, the Grand Elder, actually passed away 300 years ago. But the outside world doesn't know this yet. Therefore, young Master Gu, you are the pillar they can rely on recently. In addition, the sect master's wife was once a noble woman from the upper realm, who was taken back to the upper realm in her youth. He also hopes to use his connection with young Master Gu to find his wife's whereabouts. Everything was guessed by Gu Chang'e. Gu Chang'e ordered the elder to monitor Yi Chen's situation in the dungeon, as it seemed that the young master was very interested in Yi Chen. He has a lot of luck, perhaps it's the fate between him and me. The old servant understands. It's indeed not easy to act against someone caught between two people with good fortune. Congratulations. Successfully completed the first day of slapping faces, breaking through the beginner phase. And receiving rewards. Domain-breaking talisman, 5-colored robe, and a broken third of a world seed. What is this broken world seed? After refining the world seed, you can cultivate an inner body that traverses the 10,000 realms, endless fortune, creating life and death on its own. Interesting. A world formed within the body. If this is the seed of a world that can pass through, then who in this world can kill me? System, give me some upgrades. Cultivation. Peak of the Saint Lord realm. Life points. 560, fortune points. 40, system transaction has reached 1000 days. Gu Chang'e opened his eyes, his aura suddenly released. The room was severely destroyed. The pillar of aura shot straight into the sky. A group of disciples stood stunned, wondering which big figure had done this. Even the old pavilion master was deeply shocked. Su Qingxia was also watching the aura in the sky. A hand appeared. It was a woman completely similar to her. Look at how you are now. From another perspective, Gu Chang'e is steady, strong in strength, and better than Yi Chen in every way. You and I, one body, but two souls. I know you. Before she could finish speaking, Su Qingxia shouted, "Shut up." Gu Chang'e had just broken through to the Marquis realm. Feeling the strength and cultivation brought by the Marquis realm, he was very satisfied. To be able to bring me so much talent and cultivation in such a short time, the system is indeed powerful. However, breaking through just one level has exhausted all my life points, so it seems the cost of this technique is pretty high. Anyway, with the system, I can always find a way to increase my life points later. Yi Chen, Yi Chen. Although you look messy while cultivating, you were quite handsome when I taught you a lesson. I hope you can now offer me a bit of your life force. When I drain all your life force, your time of death will come. The dungeon of the Tai Xian Holy Land. What exactly happened? In the past 3 years, no matter what happened, I could always turn difficulties into ease. Why am I facing such an outcome now? Yi Fan slammed his fist into the wall, wishing he could dig out Chang'e's heart. From the ring of his, a wisp of soul suddenly flew out. A red-haired phantom, looking as if it were poor, with clothes that seemed thin. Master, where have you been before? Why didn't you come to save me? At that time, there were some king-level experts' divine senses present. I suspected that person was related to the enemy who harmed me back then, so I didn't reveal myself. Speaking of which, you shouldn't have been so reckless. Reckless? Do you also want me to deliver Su Qingxia to you on a silver platter? Her aptitude is. This matter needs to be considered in the long term. Chang'e's background is terrifying, and there are unshakable forces behind him. So what? It's just that my luck has temporarily stalled. Not knowing how to find mistakes in your recklessness and correct them, with such an arrogant attitude. The current task is to escape from this predicament. I can feel there are quite a few strong experts in this dungeon. Maybe. Before Master could finish speaking, Yi Chen already said he had a solution. Tai Xian Holy Land has stood for 100 years without falling, and it's mostly because other sects fear the strength of the Grand Elder. But outsiders don't know that the Grand Elder passed away 300 years ago. Master, if you release this news, sects that want to covet Tai Xian Holy Land will gather here. By then, I can easily escape. If that happens, the Tai Xian Holy Land will likely face the extinction of its sect. After all, they've saved you countless times over the years. I don't care. They were the first to be heartless. I just want them to know that anyone who offends Yi Chen must pay the price. They have no idea that their conversation has been clearly heard by the elder who has been following Chang'e all along. Young master, the opportunity you speak of, is it a wisp of a powerful expert's residual soul? The moon has risen higher. At this moment, Su Qing'e and Gu Chang'e were sitting on the mountaintop, talking. What young Master Gu said is really interesting. Is heaven really that big?